It is a women's bantamweight matchup between Julianna Peña and Holm. All right, here she is, the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Holm. It was Melbourne, Australia. It was UFC 193, November 15th of 2015, when Holm effectively changed her life forever.
Holm changed her life, but she changed the landscape of mixed martial arts.
Yes.
She showed that Ronda Rousey was not this unbeatable fighter that everybody thought she was to be. Went out there, set her trap with that lead left hand, used her footwork and movement to walk Rousey right into a beautiful head kick that finished the fight. A multiple-time boxing champion, amateur kickboxing background. Holm is just truly something special.
And that Rousey win still one of the biggest upsets, betting odds or otherwise, in UFC history. Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a boxer, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Julianna, the Venezuelan Vixen Peña.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
While she draws rave reviews for her work ethic, for her conditioning, you know about the boxing accolade for the International Boxing Hall of Famer, Holm. Kickboxing heavy attack, though, in the UFC, and that figures to be the approach in this matchup tonight.
She lands a switch knee.
And they separate. Good combination there by Holm. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, clearly she wanted to get this fight to the ground to try to fatigue the striker early. Mission accomplished so far.
Mission accomplished. Even her team couldn't have imagined that it would work so early in the fight. Great timing on that takedown.
So the fighters clinch here early, and she has really historically done some of her best work in these type of fighting situations.
Yes, she does a great job of overwhelming you with this clinch position. With all the homework, with all the detail, it's hard to keep up. She gives you a test every single day. You don't get a test every week, every quarter. You get a test every day whenever you're fighting this young lady. Nice.
And she lands a nice kick. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now she's got the tie clinch.
Nice head kick.
Nice combination of kicks there by Holm.
Nice strike.
Back and forth we go. Well, she keeps going back to that right hand. This one's not there for her. All right, so she lands yet another leg kick there. She's landed several in the round, and now you see the damage. It's obvious on the other side.
I mean, look at the redness in the leg, the bruising, the welts on the leg from those leg kicks. It's unbelievable to watch someone land that kick over and over again. But if it's working, why would you change it? Keep going to the well.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. So the numbers continuing to pile up here. 33 total strikes have connected for Holly Holm.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Oh, beautifully timed with the Superman punch.
Beautiful punch.
Takedown defense holds up. Peña going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, get fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's gonna be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage? Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively. Beautiful kick.
Back and forth we go. Holly Holm's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Big punch land. Ooh. Real sneaky body.
All right, both women now continuing to try to get a more dominant position here in the clinch. I can hear Dominic Cruz just screaming underhooks. My ears are bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, underhook, underhook, underhook. It's the key in that position. You gotta control the underhook to win offensively and control the underhook if you're trying to escape defensively.
Another shot here.
Oh, nice right hand.
Combination lands for her there. She would seem to be in the zone. Is that something you feel as a fighter?
I like that, yes. She's in the zone. Everything that she throws seems to be finding its target. Again, back into this position. Good body shot. Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Oh, nice.
Well, she missed with that right hand. Peña gets hit with a kick. DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her timing, accuracy, and also the activity level is great tonight.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, the round is over, but not before she landed one of the true highlights of this calendar year, that Superman punch, and it landed flush.
Great job just allowing yourself to do whatever you are thinking in the moment, to let your mind be free. She may have practiced this before, but to try it in real life competition is a whole different story. She did that and it landed.
Feel me flow, as naughty by nature, I might say. All right, so here we go with round two. We'll see if these fighters get after it. You saw at the beginning of round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Entertaining round, don't get me wrong, but we will see here in round two if there's an uptick in the aggression on both sides. Peña gets caught with that punch.
More clinching.
And they separate. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, now she's got the tie clinch. Good opportunity to do significant damage here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Big punch from the clinch.
She blocked the punch. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Good stick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
Peña gets touched by that kick there. Back in the clinch now. Peña's got the tie clinch now. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown knee? That knee might have landed there. Holm's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Oh, nice strike there to the body. She has worked the midsection to great effect here in this round. I'm not sure her striking has ever looked better, DC, finding the range with relative ease here tonight.
She's doing a great job of timing everything. She is seeing everything out there. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, she blocks the punch. Oh, that'll send your head sideways. Vicious uppercut. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. And they separate.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, the right hand is there for her. Big right hook attempt, but she misses. Oh, look at that combination. I got two words for you, champ. Head trauma.
Head trauma, which can be fought by head movement. Young lady, move your head. Move your head. You want your parents to recognize you by the time this fight is done.
Nice jab counter for her there. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Holm.
Nice looping punch.
Wow!
She is such a reversal rifle that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish the fight.
And they separate. Well, she's landed some good shots, but kind of point fighting a little bit, right? Nothing in terms of combinations.
And that's the problem. When you start point fighting and you're jabbing and it's landing, if your opponent's landing more dominant strikes, you run the risk of the judge scoring for them.
Right.
Get in there, stick your nose in the fight. Don't be afraid to get a little bit dirty.
Good series of strikes by her there. She is staying wicked busy tonight.
Very busy, but also super accurate. She is on point.
Again, she chooses to clinch here.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Oh, and she connects there, so the hands look good tonight.
Great timing to land that punch.
30 seconds now to go in the round. She's looking to land that right punch just out of range. Oh, she continues to work on the inside of that lead leg. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, she continues to pour it on. She is landing at will, eternally aggressive with her striking, and she also has a pretty good gas tank, so she doesn't appear to be worried about that.
Great punch.
All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes. But is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
Someone on his cut. Calm down. We knew it was going to be a bloody fight. We knew this, okay?
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. What corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds?
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also...
She's hurt bad.
2 shots there!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Well, she has really shored some things up defensively here as she blocks another set of shots there.
She said it was going to be a focus, get better defensively, and tonight she's showing that the work has been done.
Throwing haymakers out of the exchange.
Oh, nice right hand.
Nice kick there by Holm. Oh, big left hook there.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the back hand to be very active. Good punch lands.
Catches the kick there. We'll see what she can do with it. Flush right hand is true. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, so there's that kick to the leg, and you can be sure she's going to go back to the well with that.
She's beating up that lead leg, dominating it and slowing down her opponent. Look for her to continue doing that same technique.
Does she have a soccer background? How about the kick there?
I mean, she must have a soccer background because who kicks that hard?
All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see which fighter is able to advance their position from here.
Who's going to be the first one to attempt the takedown? Both of our combatants have the ability to score and secure the position. Who's going to be the one that makes the first move? Nice punch lands over the top.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Ooh, nice 1-2 there. Big bruise starting on the right side of her body, not good.
Liver kick.
And they set, oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Now they're both throwing with power.
Look at the turnover.
And potentially a critical takedown here. Oh, Peña's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Holm.
This is not as dangerous as it used to be in fighting. You know, before, guys are trying to sit in that full guard. Right now, it's just more dangerous for you on top because guys have so many submissions that they can attempt from this position.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Back and forth we go.
Nice straight punch.
Huge elbow there.
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight. Oh my goodness!
Knee to the body. Splits the guard, lands the right hand. Man, her striking looks clean tonight, timing on point.
Her timing's on point, her accuracy's on point. She's very busy. She's in a good flow. Straight punch lands.
Peña gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Another big leg kick lands.
Battling for hooks. Pretty good connection by her there. Gets up again here, but hurt. Oh! Oh! round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You gotta think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready? Let's go fight.
All right, so she continues to land on... Oh!
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Takedown defense holds up.
An uppercut in.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Wow.
Big kick lands.
Timing her shots nicely here tonight, DC.
She's doing a great job, but not only being active, she is so active.
Oh, big knee!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, how is she still? Oh!
Oh! Oh!
So she holds on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. Nice kick there by Holm.
Right hand punch.
Oh, big knee!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
Peña gets hit by that leg kick. Tries to work it into a takedown. She missed with that jab. And they separate.
That's a big strike right there.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, diving punch lands. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here. Just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground. Ooh, what a punch. Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh, man. Peña gets back up again. Oh, that left eye of hers really started to show signs of bruising. Well, looks like there could be an opening here for an uppercut, and there it is, and she barges right through it. Nice job by her.
And that's usually...
Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
Wow! Wow! What a fight!
That'll get the crowd on its feet. A near-perfect land to end the fight for her here tonight. Just the way she drew it up, she had her focus on the knockout, and that's exactly the way this fight ends. I'm not even sure the opponent saw the shot coming. They oftentimes say it's the shot you don't see coming that spells your fate, and that certainly spelled her fate here tonight. Well, there she is. Man, did she have it going here tonight as she gets the huge win by knockout. Near perfect execution, and that could be one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Merced has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm.
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard-pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she has so much confidence in her hand that she's willing to stand in front of her opponent and take one to give one. And when she gave one, it shut the opponent's lights out. Great job finding that kill shot.